All right, ready, steady, go. I welcome you all for this one day, one runner habit series for the whole month of April, where I will be presenting you all each habit every single day. And I will be taking from a runner stand, and then I will be explaining you that particular habit from a runner perspective, and also sharing you techniques how the same habit can be adopted into your business and into your life. This is Karthik Viswanathan, and today is day number 8, meaning it's habit number 8. Today, I present to you all warming up and warming down. So this is one of the habits like almost like each and every jogger, walker, runner, or sprinter, every single person would be having or wired within themselves, warming up and warming down. Whether they do it consciously or not, whether they do it willingly or not, but they do, right? So that's how we have been wired, because there are so many different benefits to it. And that will be happening, this particular warming up and warming down, that as a runners we would be practicing this one for any given race or any practice sessions. And then it does not matter whether we are doing it in a morning session, whether we are training in the morning or in the afternoon or in the evening, whether it's on a weekday or a weekend. So that does not really matter, but what it or where we do it on the park or whether we hit the gym. So but we practice this warm up and warm down without any how to say, without any without any bias towards it, but we will be doing it. So that's what I just really want to drive home. So the first and foremost thing that warming up and warming down will be helping us, the runner, we'll be like just, I mean, when we wake up in the morning, we will be having our physical element and mental elements of the body so together. So to just break the shackles, so like say, for example, like me personally, when I'm just going for a run in the morning, I would be just trying to shake up my body and then give some warm up to my ankles, all the joints, and my upper abs and my arms and my neck, shoulders, and then just purely giving some warming up exercises for my hips and the quads and hamstrings and cuff muscles, ankles, and for every single body part. It's just purely like trying to just waking up each and every body part in my terms. Like that's what like I would be describing this warming up exercises would be, because once we start warming up our body, once we start waking up all these body parts, it means like every single organs, every single tissues relevant to that particular body part will be activated, and that will be helping us to do whatever we are going to do. So in that way, like we can this warming up and warming down. Warming down, on the other hand, like once we just done the routine or the race or the walk, and once we come back again, we stretched a bit, and then we do certain kind of a warm down exercises, because which it prevents a lot of injury, and then also it helps in recovery for the muscles and the tissues and the joints, which have worked a lot during that particular session. So because in this session I'm not going to go deeper into different types of warm-up exercises or warm-down exercises, but here I'm here to present to you all this habit. This is a kind of a habit that has been wired within this runner's mindset, right? So, and each and every person will be having their own routine of warming up exercises and warming down exercises, but the concept of doing that warm up and warm down or cool down, for that terminology, people will be really going for it. Yes, so that's it's inbuilt. And then the main one of the other reason, the benefits would be like it is just purely the warming up exercises would be like really setting up the person to give the best on that particular day, whether you're training, whether you are going for a casual jog, or whether you are going for a casual walk or the race day, or whatever it might be. Even this, the same thing would be applying in any other sports, right? And then as I said, it prevents injury, and then it helps you recover fastly. And then also it will be enabling you to train in coming days, in the next few days, after that particular run, in a very smart way. So that's why warming up and warming down, it's far more essential for all the casual runners, casual walkers, joggers, and the serious athletes and everyone. So they do the serious athlete, the sincere athletes, or the professional athletes, are rather, I would say, they would be doing these warming up and warming down in a different level, in a different elite level. But for us, like as a normal person who would be who is wanting to take these kind of walking, jogging, and running as an active lifestyle habit, so essentially picking a few basic exercises would go for a long way, right? So that's a perspective from a runner's mindset. Right. So when I take this habit of warming up and warming down and apply into the entrepreneurship journey as a small medium business owner or business of any scale, like how these techniques can be really beneficial, how you can how you can take this concept and apply into your own domains. What are the cross competence we can take it from this particular habit? Yes, so as an entrepreneur, like I really encourage you all to have a powerful morning routine. So I'm not stipulating the time about this powerful morning routine, but it needs to be on in your own authentic way. You might be a 5 a.m. person or a 4 a.m. person or a 6 a.m. person, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m. That does not really affect me into this. But the concept which I really want to say is have a morning routine for your own self. Yeah, prepare your mindset, prepare your soul set, prepare your own body, just like giving a shake, like how the runners would be just activating all the body part. The same way you can activate your mind and heart, and also your, if you wish, you can, I would encourage you to do the physical set as well. So once you start doing that, so maybe like my tip is like you can just start doing this power me time. That's what I teach, and then I share people in my joyful 5 kilometer run, a 28-day challenge, like where I would be encouraging people to just give them the fullest focus for 30 seconds or a minute, where they would be just thinking about themselves, like how best they could be on that particular day. What are the things that they could able to achieve with joy? What are the things that they could able to give to this whole wide world by impacting in a positive way? So how best they can be on that particular days. So that's what I call it as power me. Whether they can do it or not, whether I can do it or not, that is a different story. But at least like manifesting the things in your mind is the first step that we are taking in order for us to really implement in our actual life. So that's a powerful me morning time that you can start up doing it and start manifesting a lot in your business, how you want your customers to be benefited, what are the things that you want to do in your own world in order to just make your service or a product better. That kind of thing, manifest it. What is the bigger vision you're serving for? What is what is your life's purpose? What is your business purpose? So those kind of things, you just have once you start doing this one as a routine, maybe you can journal it, or you can just see your vision board. Whatever the techniques you're following there, please go through it, but just pack with a powerful me time. Right, power me time, that's what I call. So you can start practicing that. Right, and then the second thing, prioritize your work tasks. This is something that you would have heard a lot, and then you could already doing this one a lot. But my key tip is like each and every day when you start prioritizing it, make sure that particular task is aligning to your weekly goals, and then the weekly goals, whether it is aligning to your quarterly goals, and then the quarterly goals is aligning to your yearly goals, and then whether the yearly goals are aligning into the whole vision. Right, that's a step by step process, but that's all gonna happen and materialize based upon this particular day's action. So that's why I'm encouraging you all to prioritize in such a way, not just like whatever the task that you're having as an urgent or important, just purely make sure like whether what you're doing is going to impact your vision. So this correlation, this traceability, that what I just mentioned, a days to week to a month to a quarterly to a yearly to your vision. So in that way, it is much more easier for you to just go for it. And then at the end of, that's for the warming up for the day, right? And then warm down, you go and smash your day like as you would do, as always. Just go and smash the day and come back at the end of the day, and then just rerun the day's happenings without any judgment. Right, read and like starting from the day, like it just take, this is one of the tips like I just wanted to share with you all, which is something like I practice a lot. So once you start rerun your day without any judgment, what happened from the moment you wake up, what are the next step, what are the next thing happen. So it will take like a couple of minutes, but what it's that particular process of rerunning the total day without any judgment, just the first thing first, like purely like you would be really uncovering the different elements of the magic that happen in your day. Yep, you heard me saying magic, because that would be all. I believe in this one. There will be always some some magic would be happening in your life which you never expecting on a daily basis. So go and find that one, right? And start paying your gratitude to the things and to the people, to the events that occurred for that, which really pushed you to your own vision. So pay that gratitude, and finally, you need to appreciate yourself. You may not have you may not be the perfect you that what you have visualized it, right? We never would be, I would say. So, but you are good enough on that particular day. You have done certain things, and then you are there after completing certain things. So please appreciate yourself. So read in the whole days happening, and in that way, like you would be starting to really understand what went through the whole day, and you can pay the gratitude to the people, events, and whatnot, and all the other elements, and appreciate yourself. And once you have done this rerunning, so definitely you would be knowing there are a few tasks that you have done, which is very very relevant to your vision, and there are few things that, which you may classify as a deviation. So please make sure, like in the next day, you are reducing the deviation to a little percentage or by zero or to zero, right? So in that way, that four steps, like have a proper morning routine, and then envisage yourself by the power me time. That's my tip. And then manifest yourself and prioritize your task based upon these layers, like day, week, month, quarterly, and yearly, and then your vision. And then rerun the whole day's happening, whatever it might be. And then appreciate yourselves, pay the gratitude to all the different people and element and events. And please classify the things that what it really has to happen on that particular day, what it really happened as per your vision, or certain things you might classify as a derailers or deviations. So make sure that you're not repeating the deviations for the next day. So that's a kind of a warm down practice. So that's what like warm up and warm down practice for you all entrepreneurs, right? So now let's take this habit of warming up and warming down and try and start applying into the life, right, into the personal life, whether it can be health, wealth, or relationship. It can be of any dimensions, because that's what we all, at the base level, we are all leading the life. So we might be calling ourselves as a runner or an entrepreneur. That's all the things that avatars we are taking, but the basic level is for the life. So for that one, like as usual, I would really encourage you to have your own morning routine into your life. So the power me time, you can always use it in our life as well. You can do it. But one specific tip I really wanted to share it with you all. We all have this to-do list for the day, right? Similarly, I encourage you all to have a to-be list. How are you going to be on that particular day? So there might be certain things happening in your life for sure. Like, okay, there might be certain meetings need to be attending. There might be a certain appointment that you need to attend to. So those are all the tasks that you're going to do. But how are you going to be? Are you going to be happy? Say, you can just say, I'm going to be confident. I'm going to be generous on this day. I'm going to pay my gratitude to every single thing. So that builds in how you're going to be, irrespective of what's going to happen in your daily task, irrespective whether the results are, whether even the task will be happening or not, whatever the results are, whether it can be positive or negative, that, or what are the different environmental factors affecting your day. But I really want you to just go with to-be list. Every single day you start off your day and say that how are you going to be on that day, right? So whether you build up a compassion in your heart and speak with people with more compassion, or you can just say, I'm going to be a good listener for today, or I'm going to be a person who is going to take some actions on every single meetings out of that meetings, right? Or I'm going to be a kind of a person who lends hand and help my teammate today by summarizing the things in that particular day's work. So it can be like whatever the things it's applicable to you on that day, just go for it. But please have this to be concept in your in your morning routine, and that will definitely take you for a longer way, right? And that's for your warm up. And then warm down for the days. Like at the end of the day, just sit back and relax and just think through the same way, like run down the total things happen in your day, total activities, that what you did, whom and all you met, what had happened, what are the different emotions and feelings that you had. So all the different things. And then finally, you need to just pay the gratitude for the people, activities, and the events and the things, and then the environment. Pay your gratitude and appreciate yourself. Yep. And pay the empathy and feel the empathy of other people that who showed the empathiness onto you. And where are all the moments that where you showed, where you felt them, where you walked in their shoes, where you walked in their emotions, the empathy. So gratitude, empathy, and mindfulness. What are all the different moments in your day, like where you really acted mindfully? Or what are all the events in your day where you were not even in the zone of mindfulness? You just gone by the flow. You just always react it, right? So just go by the flow. Don't emotionally kill yourself. In that way, like first thing, you would be really appreciating and paying your thanks and gratitude to all the things around. And the second thing, like you would be just encouraging yourself to pick yourself to the next level, to play the game, to lift your game to the next level next day. Right? So start off with your morning routine with to be and manifest, and gratitude, empathy, mindfulness. I call this as a GEM framework, and this framework, the GEM, GEM, it's one of the frameworks which it's been created by Resilience Project in one of the suburbs in Melbourne. So they are putting this GEM framework in primary school. So I really want you to practice this one, because this will take you for a long, long way, right? And appreciate yourself every single day, because you are amazing, and then you are, trust me, you are stronger than you think. As a runner, we always say this one, and then that is a real truth. You are stronger than you think, right? So please appreciate yourself in whatever you are doing, and you just need to just lift your game to the next level every single day. All right, so that's what the habit about, like warming up and warming down, and that's how runners would be thinking through in those. I was just giving you the facts, and I was just taking you the stories around like how the runners would be thinking through, and also how the same. I shared the tactics, how the same thing can be applied in your business and in your life, right? So don't just let the days pass by without any sense of joy, right? Rather, you just start practicing your warming up and warming down every single day, so you can really feel the day, cherish the day, and you can always look forward for the next day, right? This is Karthik Viswanathan, and please do me a favor. Whenever going forward, whenever you see a walker or a jogger or a runner in the road, park, gym, or anywhere, yeah, just wave at them or give a thumbs up at them, or just give a nod, or smile at them. Yeah, in that way, like you are lifting their mind and mindset, and then their spirit, and also you are lifting your own mindset and spirit to the next level. And that kind of a positive mindset will go for a long way. All right, this is Karthik Viswanathan, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.